All right, so we're here on vacation after Thanksgiving down in beautiful San Clemente, California, where you and I come once a year at least. We come down sometimes. We got engaged down here. We have a beach house down here. We just love this place. And so I thought it'd be a good time, instead of doing Stoked on This, since I'm not back at home with everyone, talking about a question that one of our Patreon subscribers, Ryan Buds, asked us about. You know, everyone has their favorite Halloween movie and everyone has their favorite Christmas movie, but what about your favorite Thanksgiving movie? Now, that could be taken one of two ways. What is your favorite movie that has to do with Thanksgiving, which there aren't many that specifically have to do with Thanksgiving, or what's just your favorite movie during the Thanksgiving holidays to watch? What are those memorable ones? So I'm here with my wife, Madison.
Hi.
And we're using one microphone, so it might sound a little bit weird, and those of you watching can see that we're also here with our dog, Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Roof. Yeah, so that was her. She's sleeping next to us on this couch we're sitting on in our condo down by the beach. So I'm going to play the question real quick right now that Ryan sent in. As a Patreon subscriber, he gets to ask us a question on his tier every month, and this is the question he asked for November, so here it is.
What's up, fans of Wreck My Podcast? It's your pal Ryan Buds. Hope you guys are having a great day listening to this amazing, nostalgic show. My question for you this month is, what do you think is the all-time best Thanksgiving movie? You know a lot of Christmas movies, you know a lot of Halloween movies, but do you have a favorite Thanksgiving movie, or can you think of what you think is the ultimate Thanksgiving-themed movie? Let's talk about it. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, so Thanksgiving. What do you think, Madison? I know that your family has a tradition on Thanksgiving, so this movie probably is close to you on Thanksgiving, and what is that?
On Thanksgiving every single year, I was telling Jordan, like every family, I think we ate at like 1:30 every single year. We never actually ate it late, but after we were done, we would always watch A Christmas Story. And I just have such fond memories of getting in the Christmas spirit, like right then and there. And that's my Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah. So your Thanksgiving movie is getting you guys ready for Christmas, and it's A Christmas Story, which, you know, there's probably some people out there that have that as well. When I think of Thanksgiving, I definitely think of Twilight Zone, because they're always playing those. What is that? A marathon. That's what they're called. A marathon of Twilight Zone. I think they marathon also. I saw all the Friends Thanksgiving episodes because
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is usually marathon too, which I like. But I think that's more of a newer thing since TBS got the rights. I don't remember that as a kid, but I definitely remember Twilight Zone. And ever since you introduced me to Friends, I remember seeing the Friends Thanksgiving episodes and all that. So there's one thing that friend of the show and person on the show a lot, Cam, said that he wanted to mention if he was going to be on this, but since we're doing it down at our beach house on vacation, he's not on it. But Thankskilling. So he really wanted to promote the Thankskilling movie, which I'm going to put the trailer at the end of this episode because it's such a bad, corny movie, but it looks awesome to watch too. It looks like one of those so bad it's good kind of movies. But those are the ones that I think about. Now, I thought since this is kind of a short segment, since we're just saying, hey, A Christmas Story is what reminds it for you, Twilight Zone is kind of what reminds it for me. That's not, that's just us. There might actually be some movies set around Thanksgiving we weren't thinking about. So I pulled up on Wikipedia here a list of films set around Thanksgiving. Now let's go through these real quick and see if any of these actually even make sense, because I think a lot of these probably don't make sense. So we have here Spider-Man, the first Sam Raimi. Do you remember that?
Yep. I remember that he has like cranberry sauce or something while he's on the ceiling and it like drips onto the floor.
Well, that was blood.
Oh, there you go. But I remember that there was like he was going to Thanksgiving dinner with Harry and his family.
Yes, there is that scene I remember with Willem Dafoe in front of like a giant turkey and he's cutting it and he's...
I act like I was like 6, like, oh, it was cranberry sauce, not blood. I was like 12.
Yeah, your parents are like, no, it's just cranberry sauce, don't worry. No, I think the part you're thinking of is he gets like cut while he's going, and then Harry Osborn walks in and is like looking around and the blood drips and he goes bloop right behind him, and then that's when he figures out that Peter Parker is... So Peter Parker got found out by the Green Goblin on Thanksgiving. That's pretty relevant, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a good one. Let's see. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alvin's Thanksgiving Celebration. Now, that's pretty obvious that would be one, but that's not one we've seen. There's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Have you ever seen that one?
Nope.
Me neither. I only know It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and the holiday special. I didn't even know they had a Thanksgiving one, but that makes sense. They probably have one for every day. They probably have one for Ann Arbor Day or something like that, you know? Let's see. Any more? There's Feeding the Kitty. Never heard of that. A 1957 cartoon short. It's Tom and Jerry. Garfield's Thanksgiving back in 89, which is, hey, when I was born. There is a movie, a cartoon short from 1945 called Jerky Turkey. That's fun. A lot of these are really old cartoons from the 50s and 40s. Winnie the Pooh, Porky the Pig, Donald Duck. There's one called This Is America, Charlie Brown. That's the Mayflower Voyage. Is that Thanksgiving?
I mean, I guess it's kind of related because it's tied into our nation's history.
Well, I think the only tie is the Pilgrims. I don't think that, like, the day the Mayflower landed, they were like, Thanksgiving!
No, like, that's why on the Macy's Day Parade, they have the Pilgrims in the parade. And, like, my whole life, we had Pilgrim decorations on Thanksgiving. They're, like, a part of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the Pilgrims were, but I think the Mayflower landed, and then years later, they had the first Thanksgiving. Because they had to, they had to actually meet the Indians, then to swindle them and steal their land.
I'm just saying it's related. That was your question, and it is related.
Well, thank you for answering my question and staying on topic. Let's see. So, Addams Family Values from the 90s. I don't actually remember Thanksgiving in that, but I haven't seen that movie since the 90s. You don't remember either? No. Let's see here. There was a film in 2014 called Awkward Thanksgiving. That's fun. Let's see. Down and Out in Beverly Hills from the 80s. There's one called Friendsgiving that came out this year. I wonder, that could go one of two ways. It could be either one of those really terrible romantic comedy movies, or it could be a really terrible horror film that's on Sci-Fi. Kind of interesting. Kind of like Thankskilling. Let's see. Grumpy Old Men. Yep. Jack and Jill. What the flying heck? That movie with Adam Sandler.
Yep. I've never seen it.
Me neither. That's probably why we don't know about Thanksgiving in that one. There's National Lampoon's Thanksgiving Family Reunion. Didn't know that, but I guess National Lampoon's made a movie for everything. They have a movie about the Naked Mile. Like, come on, they have a movie about everything. Mistress America, yes. Wait, which one do you see? Oh.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think that one starts right after Thanksgiving. Is he trying to get home for Thanksgiving or home for Christmas?
I thought he was trying to get home for Christmas, but it's been a long time since I've watched it. So I'm like, maybe I was just thinking it was Christmas, but I'm like 90% sure it was all Christmas.
Well, maybe it's like Thanksgiving is when it starts. And he's like, I got to get home for Christmas. And it's like a month-long saga. Because I don't remember either what specifically went down in that. I just remember John Candy being in it. And let's see. Paul Blart Mall Cop is a Thanksgiving movie for some reason on this list on Wikipedia. Don't know why. Never seen that one either. Let's see. There's a movie called Thanksgiving. There's a movie called Thanksgiving Day. Wow, on the nose. You've Got Mail. That's one I've heard but never have seen. Have you seen You've Got Mail?
No, I haven't.
Is that the one? Yeah, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Yeah, that's right. 1990s romantic comedy. Guess it's set around Thanksgiving. I have no clue. So, yeah, let's see here. Some more real quick. Brokeback Mountain is apparently set around Thanksgiving. Castaway. I don't remember.
Isn't he on the island for like 15 years or something? It's going to be a few Thanksgivings.
No, I thought he was trying to get back for Thanksgiving is when the plane crashed he was on, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
Me neither. Yeah, that's funny because I don't remember that being it.
In order to make this list, do they just have to like be anywhere near Thanksgiving? They're not really Thanksgiving movies. They're just saying that at some point or another Thanksgiving was mentioned.
Yeah, I think what they're saying is these movies are either revolve around Thanksgiving or had a Thanksgiving scene in it, is what they're saying. So yeah, because Castaway, you're right. He was mostly on an island for a long time. Rocky and Rocky 2 are on here. Yeah, that tells you about the validity of this list. And there's that. Horror films. Ooh. Home Sweet Home. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Thankskilling 3. But Thankskilling 2, surprisingly, is not on this list. Interesting, because Thankskilling 2, just didn't take place around Thanksgiving? Or did they skip 2? It's kind of like the iPhones. They went from the 8 to the 10. It's like, nah, the sequel's never great, but the third's usually good, so let's just jump to number 3 on that. And when you watch the trailer, it's that kind of movie. There's musicals here. Only 2 of them. You ever heard of either one of these? By the Light of the Silvery Moon or Holiday Inn? Both from the 40s and 50s. Probably not. I think we had this conversation. You're not a big fan of old school musicals. You like the newer ones, right?
Yes.
So you like the ones where they have a very specific... I noticed, I thought it was funny that old school ones, it's normal singing and normal people, and then you go to the new ones and they're like, I have a very particular voice, and it's like kind of more nasally. It's very, very weird. Yeah. Did you like that? I think I killed my wife with that one. And that's pretty much the end of the list now. That's the end of the list. So we're going to throw the trailer for Thankskilling on the end here, thanks to Cam Molador of the Wreck My Podcast, Trivia with Buds, and Schools. So I don't know if there's more than one of those schools. But yeah, that's that. And here's Thankskilling.
Guys, I was thinking, since it's Thanksgiving and all that, we should go around and say what we're thankful for.
I'm thankful that your mom has the juiciest in town.
Back in the 1500s, in the settlement of Crawlberg, an old Indian by the name of Feathercloud was dishonored by a pilgrim. Feathercloud necromanced a turkey that would stop at nothing to get what he wanted. Kill.
Everything's gonna be okay.
You don't believe me, do you?
I do believe you.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's no such thing as an evil turkey.
This little baby bunny got its stomach gnawed open by a beak. Not just any beak. A turkey beak.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's
no such thing as an evil turkey. Oh, wait. I lied.
You just got